Page 184. This lesson deals with minor scales. And they want tetrachord. Remember, a tetrachord is a 4-note chord. So we're just using, generally we're not using the thumbs. We're just using these because there's 8 notes from letter to letter, and so it works out 4 and 4. And they start out natural. Again, A minor is natural, or is the relative minor to C major. It has no sharps or flats in the key series. It's all on the white keys. So it's that. Tetrachords. Pretty simple. Well, there are 3 different kinds of minors, remember. You have the natural minor, which is according to the key signature. Nothing's changed. You have what's known as the harmonic minor, which is you take the 7th step, which is 1 less than 8 here, and you take it up a half step. You'd use accidentals in the music to do this. Not in the key signature, it's here. That's the one used most of the time in music. That's the one I cover in my scale videos. I have found if I can play that one, I can adjust to the others when I need to. That's fine. I get the harmonic minor down, because in some of the key signatures it gets a little tricky. And then we have what's known as the melodic minor. If you're into writing music, you might use melodic minor. Otherwise, you just play the notes in the music and don't worry about it. But in melodic minor, when you go up the keyboard, you raise the 6th and 7th step here. Not just the 7th, but the 6th and 7th step. But when you go down, you play the natural minor. It's known as the melodic minor. I have found no need to practice the melodic minor myself, because as long as I can do the harmonic minor, I found I can adjust easily enough. Some teachers just say, oh no, you got to practice them all. How boring is that? So you start on the note given, and remember the pattern for a minor scale on the whole steps and half steps, because you can just use that pattern on anything and it'll get you there. So in a minor scale, if you use A minor as your guide, because that shows you where the whole steps are, that's where the black keys are. So this start here, it's a whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. That's the natural minor. So it's whole, half, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, half, whole. If I start on any key, water, black, and follow that pattern, I get a natural minor scale. So in A minor, that's what it is. Now, they want you to transpose it to E minor. Well, just go to E and follow that pattern. Whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. So E minor has 1 sharp. That's the natural minor. If I want the harmonic, I'm going to raise the 7th. But I can start on any key and follow that pattern and get it. Now, that's the natural, I said, yes. Okay, the number 2 is the harmonic, and I've already been doing harmonic. You're just raising the 7th step. Okay, number 3 is the melodic. Well, I already showed you melodic 2. Just, again, E, you just raise 6 and 7ths going up. Natural going down. Now on page 185, they want you to write in the names of the notes on the keys. Yucko, dude, yucko. But let's take a look. Again, just follow these patterns, the whole step, half step pattern, and you'll get the right black keys involved. However, look at the second one, A sharp minor, and the last one, A flat minor, in harmonic 2, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of important you understand them. I can have 7 sharps or 7 flats, that's 14 key signatures, plus C major, no sharps or flats, that's 15 key signatures I can have. Total, 15. But on a keyboard, if you look at the notes, say C, from C to C, there's 7 white keys and there's 5 black keys. That's only 12. So how can I have 15 key signature when I only got 12 keys to play with? And the answer is 3 of them overlap. They're inharmonic to each other. Actually more than 3, but there's 3 keys involved. These 3 keys. I'm talking major keys here. Minor keys, you go down a third. So I'm good up until I get to 5, 6, and 7. Sharps or flats. They overlap, those three. So let's take, and they're backwards. So let's take 5 sharps. Okay, 5 sharps. 5 sharps. Well, that is enharmonic to C flat major. C flat. C flat major has 7 flats. Everything's flatted, but on the keyboard it's the same note, so they are enharmonic to each other. 5 sharps and 7 flats. 5 flats is enharmonic to 7 sharps. D flat major, 5 flats, is enharmonic to 7 sharps, which is C sharp. C flat major has 7 flats, C sharp major has 7 sharps. But it's enharmonic to D flat major, because usually it's easier to read 5 flats than it is 7 sharps. But if you would simply learn the scales, it doesn't matter, because you're just playing the notes in that key. You don't worry about it. That's so much easier. So anyway, those. So we got those two. And then the 6 sharps and 6 flats are enharmonic to each other. So 6 sharps would be F sharp major. Everything is sharped except the B. I have an E sharp in that. Here, an E sharp. So I have a B. But it's also the same as 6 flats. 6 flats is G flat major. It's the same notes on the keyboard. G flat major. Everything is flatted except the F. The F is a natural note. Otherwise, everything's flat. But it's the same notes on the keyboard. They are enharmonic. They sound the same, more or less. And that's what they're doing there with. So the A sharp minor is enharmonic to B. Remember, this is the minor. We're talking minor key, not major. Minor key, go up 3/2 steps. So the D flat, or C sharp, excuse me, C sharp major and A sharp major or minor are same key signature. They're relative. 7 sharps, but that's the same as B flat minor, because B flat minor is the relative to D flat major. It's the same notes on the keyboard. It gets confusing. So 7 flats is relative to 5 sharps. 7 sharps is relative to 5 flats, and the 6 and 6 go together. So at the bottom, the A flat minor, go up 3, 1, 2, 3, so is relative to C flat major. We can't say B major because there is no B major in A flat minor. You can't have it has to be a C flat. So 7 flats here. So this is 7 flats, which is enharmonic to G sharp minor, which is here. And G sharp minor has 5 sharps. Remember 7 and 5, they go together. 7 and 5, 7 and 5, and 6 go together. So 7 flats and 5 sharps, same notes. 7 sharps and 5 flats, same notes. Or 6 sharps and flats, same notes on the keyboard. So they're getting a little tricky on those. Just think about them logically for a bit. It's a bummer they're giving you the minors because those are tricky. I do everything according to the majors, and then I calculate it. So when they give me A flat minor, I have to think, okay, what's the relative major to that? And I can use that to know how many flats are in it. And I go up a third, 1, 2, 3. So I know it's a C flat because you can't have a B natural in A flat minor. Remember, the first flat is a B. You have to have a B flat, so that can't be a B natural. It's got to be a C flat. And then from there, I can figure out, okay, how many sharps are flats? Well, C flat has 7 flats. I know that. Therefore, A flat minor has 7 flats. So now I'm back to that now. And if I want the one chord or whatever they want you to do. Oh, they want you to write in the names of the notes. So you have the A flat. This is the last one at the bottom. A flat, B flat, C flat. They're all flatted. So it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They're all flatted. A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, blah, blah, blah. That's the natural minor. If I do the harmonic, it's a little tricky because I made the G natural. I raised the G up a half step. So instead of a G flat, I used a G natural. Oh, they want the harmonic. Well, isn't that nice? I overlooked the little word harmonic. Make sure you raise the 7th step up a half step from the natural, wherever it is. Wow, this is getting tricky. Good luck if you made it this far and haven't given up yet.